I would now like to invite Connor Doyle to address the convocation on behalf of the graduates. Connor.
Hi. How is everyone? Good. Honestly, I was never supposed to stay at Kwantlen. I knew I wanted to do something in the arts, and I was pretty sure I wanted to do it at UBC. But I was 17 when I was searching for universities, and I wasn't yet sure of myself. I sought out Kwantlen because it was a smaller school, and I thought that a year or two here would help me find grounding as an individual before I left for some more prestigious institute. But something happened to me once I started actually taking classes here. Once I began familiarizing myself with Kwantlen's buildings and Kwantlen's classrooms and the people who inhabited them. I have to admit, this place charmed me. Now, while any graduating university student could drum along for a few minutes about the various advantages to attending their school, I feel I need to have some kind of personal record for my time at Kwantlen. I feel like it was something extraordinary. I feel like I got to be a part of something important. I got to attend classes where I was actively encouraged to challenge authority, to dissent against opinions that I saw as flawed or problematic, to ravenously adopt and internalize philosophies which affected me both personally and professionally. I got to learn from professors who exemplified not only my academic goals as a young student, but also my basic human ideals about what a practitioner of the arts is capable of. I got to study with professors who showed me all the good that I can do with my degree. I got to experience critics and creators alike who delved their hands into the thick muck that makes up our human experience and splayed out for me over the canvas of our classroom. I got to see some of the most remarkable minds I'll ever know geeking out over the same pieces of art that first inspired me to pursue this lifestyle. I got to take part in debates that sat on the very forefront of academic thought, sometimes in the context of a classroom, sometimes at the pub after class had ended. Once, I even got to take part in a demon summoning. It was awesome. You see, my classmates and I were known by name to each of our professors because that's what Kwantlen could afford us, a personal education for every student. Because Kwantlen is a smaller, younger school, my friends and I had opportunities here that we never could have expected or hoped from other universities. I got to take part in a founding of a student society, the hosting of dozens of readings and festivals and symposiums and other forms of creative and academic output. I got to contribute to the creation of an arts and literature magazine that's now 2 years old, an institution at the school that will continue to publish the great word of Kwantlen creatives thanks to the dedication of younger students who are taking up the causes we graduates have left for them. To the professors who are seeing us off this morning, I promise in the next 5 to 10 years, the programs you teach now will be unrecognizable. The students soon to be occupying your classrooms with their wild and ambitious eyes will take your fields of study in directions that we can't even imagine yet. I feel blessed that I got to come to this place while I was still figuring out who I wanted to be, but I also appreciate how lucky I am to have experienced Kwantlen at such a crucial point in its development. I'd like to think that we graduates have helped shape this school for the future just as much as it has for us. I know that my early adulthood will forever be entwined with Kwantlen Polytechnic University. And I count it one of the great prides of my lifetime that I got to be a part of the school, part of the school's transformation into something important. One of the degrees I'm leaving here today with didn't even exist when I started here. Like I said, I was never supposed to stay at Kwantlen. I thought the best I could hope for, the best, was to be a light in the corner of some small and fairly unremarkable sky. Instead, because of my time here at Kwantlen, and because of all the people I was able to share that time with, I got to feel, ever so briefly, like a galactic entity, a modest but necessary member of a collegiate of celestial bodies that together make up a bright and ever-expanding universe. Thanks so much.
Woo!
I was supposed to say this before Connor spoke, but it actually sounds even better afterwards. Connor is a student in the creative writing program here at KPU. And his potent words and his clear passion for education, for community building, have energized both the creative writing and English departments, not to mention Vancouver's poetry stages for many years. And in responding to those who question the value of the liberal arts, meet Connor Doyle. Woo!